Hi YouTubers and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make hazelnut milk. I don't know about you, but as a vegan I go through so much plant milk and it's actually so easy and cheap to make it yourself. Today I'm going to be focusing on the hazelnut milk, but you can use this recipe for any nut you like, almond, cashew, whatever you fancy. Here's how I do it. First, let's talk about quantities and ratios. I find that the ratio of 1 part nut to 2 parts water works really well. Any less water and it'll just be a little bit too thick and almost be like a cream. Anything more and it'll just become way too watery. So just bear that in mind when you're making any sort of plant milk. So obviously here we're doing the hazelnut milk. I'm going to measure out 1 cup of hazelnuts. I'm going to add those to my blender. You don't need a high-speed blender, but they do actually help in getting it super smooth and super creamy. Then I'm going to add my water. You can see I need to stand on my tippy toes to even reach my blender. That's 2 cups of water. Then I'm going to pop the lid on without the stopper because I've lost it. Pop it on my dishcloth, and then I'm going to put it on the lowest setting and let it blend really slowly first. What I normally do is put it through a NutMilk bag, which I've got here. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can put it through a fine mesh sieve or even a pillowcase, which would actually work just as well. Make sure it's a clean pillowcase, one that you haven't sucked in. I've done that in times of desperation and it's worked just fine. But here I've got a NutMilk bag, which I bought online. You can get them for a couple of quid, super cheap, and you can wash them and reuse them again. So what I do with all my nut milks is I put them through the bag or the sieve, and that will collect any of the nut meal or nut pulp, and it will render the milk super smooth. Squeeze out any of the remaining milk that's in there. Pop it in a jug, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours so it's nice and chilled. What I'm going to do with this one, however, is I'm going to turn this into a chocolate milk. Now, who doesn't love chocolate milk? And this one, it has a lot less sugar than those shop bought milks, and it's dairy free, so 2 thumbs up for that. So all you need to do for this is you're going to transfer the hazelnut milk back into your blender, and it goes. You're going to add a heaped tablespoon of good quality cocoa or cacao powder, whichever you prefer. A little dash of vanilla. You could use some vanilla pods as well, but you will end up with obviously the little vanilla seeds in there. Some maple syrup or agave, or if you wanted you could put a medjool date in there if you didn't want to use any sweetener like this. You really don't need very much, it's just to bring it alive a little bit. And one thing that I love with chocolate is salt, so I just add a little bit of sea salt to that as well, and it just needs to bring the chocolate alive. I hope that was helpful and I look forward to catching you in the next one. Bye!